Hey, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Face Beat Friday. Face Beat Friday is where I sit here, I beat my face on Friday. And if you like that type of content, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video out with others that care, because we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers and we are slowly but surely like climbing that hill, and I need your help to do it. All right, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So if you've been over here on the channel, I have been doing like a series of me trying the Danessa myricks, what is it called, blurring balm. And I have told y'all that I have been obsessed with it ever since I bought it. That's why I keep talking about it, because like I am slick obsessed. TikTok did their big one, but I want to show you all, I want to test it. I've been testing it with different things, and since I've been testing it, I figure I might as well be recording with you all, because I will say that my makeup routine has been pretty stagnant for the past year, maybe even 2 years, maybe even since the pandemic, if we're being honest. My makeup routine has been very stagnant, very minimal, very like the same things, and I have not tried a bunch of new products. And so now that I do have this blurring balm, I'm excited to just test it out with different foundations, things that I know are staples in my routine, and see how it reacts. So over the last 2 times that I've done my makeup on camera with the blurring balm, I used the Fenty Skin Tint the first time, and then I used the Mented foundation stick the last time. Now I will say with the foundation stick, and even with the skin tint from Fenty, I realized that the blurring balm does make me extremely dry. So if you are, and not dry in a bad thing, but like my face is matte, it definitely makes the finish matte. So if you are an oily girl, this will probably be great for you. I'm combination. It just kind of depends on the season and how things going. Sometimes I do get really dry, so I want to try this out, but I don't want to try it with a mattifying or soft matte foundation. So I just want to kind of try this out with some different foundations. What I do know is that I will not be trying this out with anything that is overly mattifying, because it already sucks a lot of moisture out of my face. So we did the Fenty, we did the Mented. The next foundation that I want to try this with is the Pat McGrath Labs. Y'all know how much I love this foundation. I am in the color Deep 31. Y'all already know how much I love this foundation. I am like about halfway through. I have not finished a foundation bottle in a long time, so I am like more than halfway through with this, and it's going to make me cry when I'm done, because this is a pretty expensive bottle of foundation, but she's worth it. So I'm going to use her today, and I'm going to go in, this is again stage makeup. I'm getting ready to go to the play, so this is going to be a more full coverage makeup. I'm going to go in with a lot of different steps. I'll do a voiceover and tell you what I'm using, and I'm just excited to kind of play in some makeup. So I don't have a lot of time, like I never do when I'm getting ready to leave for the stage, but I want to come in, tell you what we're doing, and then jump into today's video. All right, I hope y'all enjoy.
All right, first things first, let's get these brows together. I really like to do a fluffy brow, even though I really need to like go ahead and get these things waxed or threaded or something. It's been a minute. But anyway, for my foundation, you see I did a priming moisturizer. I like to let all of that set. That's why I use my fan. So while my brow gel is drying and while my primer is kind of setting, you know, I do that at the same time with my fan. Anyway, going in with my NYX brow pencil, filling in these bushes that are on my face. I am glad that thick brows are back in, because girl, I'm giving you that. All right, moving on to the Danessa myricks blurring balm to powder. I do this as a kind of first layer all around where I have any kind of discoloration, just to kind of go ahead and even out my base. I also like to use it as an eye primer. So if I see places where I have a lot of texture, where I have any discoloration, that's where I use this primer. Also, if you're someone who, you know, gets really oily in your T-zone, this is also where you would use that step. Moving on, I go in with my Too Faced concealer, and I know that I'm still putting my concealer on like it's 2016. I don't care. I like it. I like a lot of concealer. I don't like to do just the lifted look. It doesn't give me the wow that I need. And then I go in with the concealer that is actually my skin shade to clean up the brows. I love this brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills because on the one side it has the flat end so I can lay my concealer down, and then on the other side it has that fluffiness so I can blend it out. So some days I don't do a whole lot of makeup. I just kind of do my brows and make sure my skin looks moisturized, and I can just use that one brush to freshen up my face a bit. Now I'm going in with a blending brush and blending out that concealer. I always do right up under my eye last because I try to spread out that concealer as far as I can, like everywhere else. Not so much right there in the center because you don't want to do too much creasing. And I'm going in with my beauty blender, and I like to wet it up with, or dampen it, should I say, with the all-nighter setting spray. This just kind of blurs the edges out a little bit. And because this is stage makeup, you're going to see me setting my face quite a few times. Next, I'm going in with my cream bronzer from Fenty. And carve those cheeks and get that forehead together. Come on. Next, this is my Fenty setting powder in the color Honey. It's a loose setting powder. I've also recently been setting with the pressed setting powder. I'm going to give y'all a Face Peek Friday on that because I've been using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powder, and I have some thoughts, but that'll be another Face Peek Friday. Be on the lookout. Next, I'm using the Rare Beauty blush. I am absolutely in love with doing these little C's on my face now. I don't know why. It's kind of like gives me the blush and the eyeshadow all in one. And notice that I am doing this pretty heavy before I put on my foundation, so it kind of tones down. Like, it's okay for right now to look like an old auntie with a ton of blush. It's okay. It all comes together in the end. I promise you. Oh my gosh, I am in love with blush. Am I suffering from blush blindness? Y'all let me know down in the comments. So now that I'm done underpainting, going on in with that foundation. I like to start on the perimeter of my face first. And then once I have my perimeter covered with foundation, basically the spots of my face that don't really have any makeup, then I bring it in towards the rest of my face that does have makeup and lightly go over like my blush area, my concealer area, with just kind of what's left over on the brush. Setting my face again. This is the Pat McGrath highlighter balm duo. This is the highlighter side. I'm using it as a base for my eyeshadow makeup, so I'm going to kind of like where I want the lighter color, the lighter shimmery colors to be. That's where I'm placing that highlighter and kind of diffusing the edges a little bit into the blush. This is how I get through doing my face kind of fast. I'm not doing a whole bunch of intricate eyeshadow looks, but I'm taking that highlighter to place it, and then I'm kind of filling in the gaps and really making it pop with this face palette from the Beauty Bakery. Also, speaking of the Beauty Bakery, I saw that they were acquired by the same company that I believe acquired Mented. And KJ Miller, who was the founder of Mented, is taking over that part of the portfolio as well. So Beauty Bakery will be back. I'm super excited to hear that. Shout out to Too Much Mouth. She's the one who announced that. That's one of the beauty influencers that I follow. So I'm glad that Beauty Bakery will be back because I do really enjoy their products. They had the best setting spray that I've ever used. I promise you. I haven't used the one size yet, but like, to me, this should have been on the level of one size. Now I'm just going in. I used a all over setting powder for my face, and this is a little bit more bronzer. This is a powder bronzer just to kind of deepen it a little bit. See, adding that bronzer into like above my crease on my eye. Again, just really deepening and giving some depth to that eyeshadow look. I'm going back in with a little bit of blush from that same face palette from Beauty Bakery just to reinforce that red. Again, blush blindness may be real, but I have no regrets. Now we're gonna go in with some liner because y'all already know, honey, if she don't do nothing else, she gonna have a wing, baby. I'm gonna fly away, okay? I'm gonna do my liner and my few coats of mascara. What y'all think so far? I like it. Going in with a little bit of highlighter right there at that high point just to kind of break up that red a little bit. Even though I want them to kind of look like they are married, because I mean they are, I still kind of want to make sure that there's that brightness right up under my eye. So that's why I used that highlighter. Give it a little bit of pop of color. Going in with the color Chestnut from MAC. You know, the staple lip liner. I'm over here on a nub, honey, but I am going to use her up. And this is some Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. It is mattifying.
All right, so this is the finished look. Already, I definitely like the finish of this a little bit more. I don't feel as dried up as I did with the Mented Cosmetics. I didn't necessarily feel that way with the Fenty skin tint, but for some reason with that foundation stick, I felt really dry. I felt really like sucked in. With this, I do feel a lot of like more movement. I don't know, it's just more movement. I really like this look overall. Like, it's just giving you fall vibes. I've been really loving like really doing this over exaggerated blush into eyeshadow thing ever since I did that video on Chloe. I'll leave it up here in the cards. But anyway, this is the finished look. I hope y'all enjoy. Y'all, I probably want to test this balm out with 2 more foundations, so just be on the lookout for that. And let me know down below if there's any questions that you have about the product, if there's anything, any type of look that you want to see, all of that good stuff. And I will see y'all next week for another Face Beat Friday. Peace.
Go ahead and visit my website, www.bssu.com, if you want to learn more about all that's happening over here at Stokes Styling. From our custom wigs to our custom merch, you do not want to miss it, or grab your free gift. Also, please don't forget to join my Go Without Glue course, where I teach women suffering from alopecia how to choose, install, and maintain their wigs without glue and with ease. To everyone else, don't forget to follow me on all socials, links in the D box. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.